Alright guys, starting soon. Sorry for the delay and thank you for being patient. Please let me know how my sound is. I keep going back and forth between stuff. Why did this come back? So I just want to make sure you guys can hear me and hear the music, so when I get quiet, you have something. Yeah, cool. Alright, gonna go ahead and get started. Alright, cool, hi! I don't know what happened to this. Yeah, that looks better, I guess. Yeah. Polka, yeah! Polka, Oruka! Polka was the Patreon request for October, so it's Polka. Usually I ink stuff before, but I've been kind of like in a weird hurry, so yeah, polkas today. I don't know where my tablet pen went. Yeah, I've been working on fixing the expressions and stuff and playing around with it, so hoping it looks a little more natural. That's been what I've been working on. I calibrated all my expressions, so some of them still act up a little weird. Like I look angry a lot when I look down, so that's still a problem, but I'm working on it. Here's my reference picture right out. Polka, there's your face. You can see my pencil lines are pretty rough, which is why I generally ink it first. Yeah, I naturally gave myself angry eyes all the time, so. Well, angrier eyes. But yeah, I look angry a lot now, so don't worry about it. I'm just always angry about everything. I think the best thing still was for a while when we first started playing around with the expressions. Too Much Wongs kept getting him like random shocked face when he put his left hand to his ear. What? No, Pretzel Rocks is allowed to post links. Dang it. I'll have to fix that later. I'll worry about it later. Oh, actually, I might want to do that before it goes too fast. They changed their thing, so it's not an app anymore. It's like a website, and so yeah, it angry. Sorry, guys. I don't want it to like block my free music. Please, my royalty-free music. Commands? Is that how I did it? No. Fan protection. Options. Sorry, I don't want it to like. I'm thinking I might actually look into let's see if that does it. Getting like just a song at some point to repeat in the background. No one on the stage. Eh? Oh, get off the stage. Ah ha ha ha. I was like, what does that mean? Alright, anyways, I hopefully whitelisted it. Yeah, I've just had too many spam bots come in, so I'm like, I ain't risking it. She looks like a freaking pinwheel. Hello, Ranafe! Now I'm gonna erase all that. Don't worry, guys. So we went to go see a house today. That's why the stream is late. And the power wasn't on. So we toured it with a flashlight. We might go back and see it in the daylight. There's so much work that needs to be done on it though. It's like, ooh. It's nice. Nice layout. Nice neighborhood. But yeah. Ugh. How do I get it to like Pretzel Rock again? I don't like that they changed their link. Can I just tell it to let this user? Yeah, it felt like playing Phasma in real life. In fact, my first thing was like, is the breaker work? Can I copy this? Nightbot, stop being mean to Pretzel Rocks. You guys are friends now. I think I can just say users can do it, right? Yeah, that's how I do it, right? Options. Oh, I can put people into user groups. Aha. Regulars, right? Hey, come here. You are now a friend. Let's see if this works. Be friends, guys. Yeah, it's weird. Their new change. I'm like, I guess it makes sense, but now I have to figure out how to do this all over again. If I can't get it to work, I'll have to ask you for your settings, Ranofe. I am thinking about just getting like one song to loop on repeat. I just erased that instead of Drew. Oh. Although I do actually want to clean that up a little bit. Oh, dang. Yeah, I don't want to turn on links for all because I don't trust stuff like that. But we'll see if what I did now when it changes songs, if it works. Because I basically told it to allow it as a user because I have users under a category called regulars and I put it under there basically. You'll notice Polka looks like a circus clown. She's a ringmaster though, don't worry. How many times does it take me to draw a straight line? Too many. That's still not straight. I've also been working on a Jeep commission lately, so I've been doing a lot of sewing again. It's been a while. I stabbed myself several times to the point that I realized I was bleeding and had to put a band-aid on so I didn't bleed all over the white fabric. That would have been bad. Don't worry, guys. When I say my plushes are made with blood, sweat, and tears, I'm not kidding. Just gonna turn that off. See if that helps. I guess that looks okay. We'll take it. Huzzah! Hair. So I'd like to point out that she's a fennec fox, not a bunny. Well, that's their problem. They should know. At some point I'll be unzoomed. I swear. Don't worry about it. Hey, I didn't design her. I'm not even getting paid the big bucks to draw her. I'm just getting paid some bucks to draw her. It was a Patreon reward. I mean, considering the other reward for this month was literally a chibi ficus. Oh man, I actually have some exciting good news today. So I had a phone interview last week with a company that's ish like half an hour away from me, not too far. Anyways, they said that we would know the results today, like if they decided to go further with it or anything. I got a call back for another interview, so I'm pretty happy. It's an in-person interview, which you know isn't the safest, but I'll wear a mask. Stuff. But yeah, like out of how many applications I put in, this is the first actual interview I have managed to snag. I've had some phone interviews and stuff, but this is the first like all on interview. So I'm pretty excited. The biggest downside to it, of course, is the fact that this is also a job Cosplaying Kitten interviewed for, and she is also going for an in-person interview. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be hard. Like, I mean, I knew eventually would come the day that I would have to compete against people I know, but yeah, like, it's pretty rough. And it's definitely closer to me than it is to her, but she probably needs it more than I do. I need a job or some more steady income, but, you know, at least I'm not going to be not able to pay rent because I don't pay rent. I freeload. Too much Wong pays rent. But yeah, so I'm like, I need it, but she probably needs it more. So we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to go in and botch the interview or anything. I'm still going to try. Because I figure if worse comes to worse and for some reason I was to get the job over her and she didn't get another job in the meantime, I would give her some money and stuff out of it too, just until she can get herself off the ground. This is just a horrible year. Hey, look! I just let Pretzel Rocks be a person. He's okay now. He's back. I literally said that he can post. Yeah. Yay, I fixed it! I'm tech savvy, guys. Not at all. Yeah. No, so like it's exciting and also because it was funny the day I had the phone interview because I was like, oh man, I had a phone interview, and then Himiko's like, oh, I had a phone interview, and I was like, uh oh. She's like, mine wasn't for a place in Hobart, and I was like, mine was also for a place in Hobart, and she's like, oh no, like oh no. And yeah, sure enough, we're like, okay, let's tell each other what it is. And yep, same place. Did I make that too small? But, c'est la vie. I mean, at the very least, it's going to be good practice for me because I have not had an interview in like I said, like a real true interview in forever. I would prefer a job where I could like remote from home, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Beggars can be beggars. What? What'd you say? Beggars can be beggars? Too much Wong just walked past whispering beggars can be beggars. And it's driving me crazy because we have like, why is my eraser so slow? Oh, that's why. I don't know why the opacity got lowered. We've been waiting for like 12 pre-order boxes to come in for Oculus Soul, and they haven't yet. And I've been watching the tracking and nothing's changed, and it's just driving me crazy because I'm like, please, I can't keep waiting for these. Like, let me live my life. I don't know. It doesn't quite go the right way. That looks better, I think. Hello, Twaifu. Rawr. Hey, there will be no roaring on my channel. Only gowing. No, I'm kidding, I don't care. Gow. I figured you were roaring at Twaifu and not me. I don't care though, either way. I was just being me. You guys should know that by now. Rawr. Now you're roaring at me. I see this. I see you roaring there. Don't make me come to your house. Also, I should point out that when I gave the apples to Himiko, she was like, wow, these are a lot of apples. Oh, Miko said it was surprised at the amount of apples. Is all I said. How dare Kojiro talk? He's not allowed to talk. Isn't that why he's always sus? He never talks. I'm kidding. He's always sus for other reasons. Especially when he's thinking I'm sus, even if I did just murder someone. Yeah, you weren't kidding. That was a lot. Like, I wasn't even expecting that much either. Oh my gosh. Endless apple bread. Send more apples to Ranafe? I like this idea. Let's do this. Please everyone contribute to my Send Ranafe Apples fund. For every $5 I'm sent, I will send a bag of apples to Ranafe. I'm kidding. You don't want a gazillion apples? It'll be fine. It won't hurt me at all. She's got like random hair colors. Like random strands of hair color. There we go. Of colored hair? Is that the better way to say it? You haven't done your dailies yet, have you? Oh my gosh, that was horrible. As you can see, I'm not even following half the lines I have there. I can't. actually find like a turnaround character design for her like I have for some of the others. Oh my god, I really messy face here. That's okay, I think. Yeah. I'm actually very surprised with that. Alright, let's go ahead and do her ear now. She got an ear. Ears! Oh, my neck. Don't worry, guys. One day you get old. I don't know. Did I make that ear too small? I think it's okay. Her little fuzz inside her ears. I don't know. I didn't design her. Okay, so we're gonna go back to her hair on that side of the head instead. She's got like some crazy wild hair. There is a good chance that the newest volume of Zeus Chaos will be in this week. I believe the estimated date of it was December 4th for thing. And I know it's only December 1st right now, and I haven't heard any shipping information, but they're notorious for doing that, where I don't hear anything, and then suddenly they're like, hey, we shipped it, and it gets there the next day. It's like, oh, okay. They always ship it really fast. It comes from Florida. That's not relevant, but yeah, so I'm excited. I want to see, I hope I handled everything, because I had to change some of the, I didn't change any of the coloring, but I had to change some of like the contrast and stuff around, since I had like a lot of really dark scenes, and then I had Paris in those really dark scenes, so like she just faded into oblivion. And it's really funny because I have these two screens calibrated, the one I'm drawing on and my main laptop screen, and yet they still don't come out to the same color. Crazy hell. I don't know, does anyone else have anything exciting going on? Generally around this time of the year, I'd be working to set up like It's Artsy Secret Santa exchange. But considering the track record for it, I'm not going to do it this year. I'll still do some card exchanges with people, but that's it. I also want to focus time on other things. Yeah, like, I don't know, we only get so few people doing it half the time, and it's fun, but I'm like, yeah, we all could just focus our energy on other stuff for the meantime. I mean, realistically, I'm not going to have money to do, you know, any kind of Secret Santa stuff this year unless it's artsy based, and I feel like some of the people I know, I don't think would appreciate art, so I would feel less likely to want to give it to them. That's okay. I can still bake cookies. That I can do. She's even got a little curl in her end of her braid. More about finishing it up once I'm done with other details up here. I guess I can actually do her face. Some eyelashes. She's also got like some marks on her face. I think I've got a better reference of those though. They're like right under her cheeks. Or her eyes, whatever, they're on her cheeks, under her eyes. My hip's behaving a little better today. It still hurts, but it's not trying to pop out now. She has an eye. She only needs one, right, guys? Oh, I did have something funny happen to me today. Funny and sad, both. So, CD Japan had given me like some birthday points, and they were going to expire. And I had some other random points from, I guess I bought some, I don't know if it was from like last year's birthday buy or whatever. But anyway, so I was like, oh man, you know, I should use them, right? Yeah, let's do this. Anyways, I got the book in today. I should say I got the package in today. It was an empty package. But there was even a note from the custom saying, hey, you know, this envelope is empty. So I'm like, thanks. I already submitted it to them, and I was like, dude, guys, you sent me an empty box or empty package. It was just one of those like mail, those bubble envelopes. It's really sad though, because the manga I got was Sharno Nichi Nichi, I think is what it's called in Japanese. It's basically the daily life of Char. And it's like a parody series, but it's just Char in like full regalia doing like household things like laundry and cooking. It looks so dumb, but it was like on sale for like, you know, like $4, so it fit into the category of stuff that I could get for like no extra money. And I was like, you know what, I totally need this in my life. So I was looking forward to reading at it. I want to know what kind of dumb stuff he does. I just appreciate the fact that there's like, it's not Quattro Vagina where he's dressing more normally or anything. No, it's literally Char, like the whole mask and everything. It's beautiful. One of the pictures I was sharing with people earlier is him like literally hanging up the laundry to dry, and he's got like a pink apron around his waist of his uniform. And then there's also the one of him on the front cover, which has him with the rice cooker. It's like, oh man, it looks really dumb. I can't wait to read it at some point. Yeah, I've never gotten an empty envelope from Japan before. Based on the shipping weight, I'm not actually sure if there was anything in it to begin with, though. But either way, you know, I contacted them, let them know. I even scanned in the note I got from the customs, because they literally had typed a note and like stuck it to the back of it. So I scanned that in and sent it to them too. And I was like, yeah, hey guys, like, what is this? Please explain. I do not understand. Looks a little better, I think. Finally. I'm very bad at drawing circles. Aren't we all? Yeah, she's still got more hair I haven't drawn in. That's why there's like a random gap there, but I need to draw her arm in with it, so I was like, I'll hold off until I'm ready to draw the arm. see how that all looks now. Not too bad. Her mouth might be a little crooked, but we'll see when I'm done with the rest of this, because her nose might be crooked too. Guys, I'm not a real artist. I don't know what I'm doing. That's an eraser. That's why nothing's happening. Again. That's mostly a story. It's actually not too bad. She seriously looks like so much like a circus clown. In some ways. Hee. I don't even know what I just did there. So Diamond is first. Her whole theme is very like around cards. Stars, heart stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, pots of gold and rainbows, and a red balloon. No, not quite. I think that's the Lucky Charm song. Wow, this shape looks great without that. The spade looks great without its little tail guy. Okay, and then clover is the last one. I don't know how much of that looks like a clover. Let's kind of fix this up here. Well, that looks okay, I think. I'm letting it get cut off. I'm like, whatever, it's fine. then she's got a little black on it too. Alright, lots of stuff here. Missy Missy. Alright, let's go ahead. We're gonna serve now. Look, there's some pencil shaving erasing. Sometimes I can never get hands or arms to look right. Hands I can never, I have trouble with too, but even arms. Maybe I did like too much of an indent. So we just remove everyone's arms. Problem solved. So we got like a lace-up thing going on her glove, but the angle I have her arm, you can't see it, so I don't have to do it. Haha! There's a lot of different rings of colors on this band. Gold. Then a thinner white one. Blue. A thinner white one. Finally, gold once again. Oh, too big, too big. Still too big. And moving downward. Yay! Their arms are weird. There is supposed to be a piece of hair. It kind of goes on lower, so. And it lets me hide more of the stuff. I'm not gonna complain. Oops. Aha. Well, I mean, I guess it's not bad that I accidentally flipped over there. Wait. I don't know how long her hair actually is. I think it goes down further in her back. So I'll have to see if I can find some better references of it. I do know it goes down at least this far. Hydrate, hydrate, yes, yes. Okay. I'm looking into getting Overcooked 2 to play with Too Much Wong, because I've never played any of the Overcooked games really, and it looks ridiculous and stressful, but we'll try it. Catch everything on fire. Throw cucumbers, you know, the usual jazz. I'm still very excited about the I played like one level on the original game with a bunch of people, and I didn't really know what was going on, so it was hard to really make sense of it. So like maybe if I start from the beginning. One of the games I'm really looking forward isn't co-op. I got what is it called? Brombo First Blood? About to kill a Roomba? You know, my personal ridiculousness. I really wish I could stream it, but I have it for the Switch and I do not have a capture card. It is on my list of things to acquire in the future. I'm not sure when I'll have time to play it anyways, but don't worry guys, at some point I will become a killer room before you. I also still have the co-op mode of Untitled Goose Game to try to do. Because I've had that game for a while, but you know, it got the co-op, and I'm like really excited about trying that at some point. Quack quack, honk honk honk, whatever. Sometimes I just want to be an angry animal. I actually still haven't even played any of End of Calamity? Age of Calamity, right? The new Zelda one? I haven't even done Ring Fit this week, with my hip being how it was, plus I was expecting to take 12 boxes at some point, so... They just are taunting me and not showing up. So take a couple steps back, as you hear me start to hum. Take a couple steps back, when I lose all control. Watch me turn into a werewolf, and I will hunt till the break of dawn. Don't you dare to try to stop me. This is the heart of the Black Swan. Oh, ew, that's odd. So it only works on the same system then? You have to share the same system? I didn't realize, I totally forgot about it being co-op. Dang. Well, at least in my case, we use a huge TV to play it, so maybe I'll make Too Much Wong play with me. I never played the original Hyrule Warriors as co-op. I didn't know that was a thing either. I played it all alone, all by myself. Unless you count cats. But none of them ever picked up a controller to help, so I guess I can't really count them. Yeah, that makes it harder to do for streaming. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm out for all Switch games anyways because I don't have the capture card for it, but that's sad. Make him an avatar with a bag over its head. I like this idea. You don't even have to get like face capture. Although having the movement capture would be fun. Just like a guy with a bag over his head. I don't want to be here. I was really surprised when he was like, I want to play Among Us. And then even I know when I talked about, I had gotten, what is it? Don't Starve Together too, or whatever, thanks to Zillary, and I had mentioned I played it. He was like, oh yeah, we should play some together sometime. I was like, yeah, dude, I'll totally do it. I think it was fun. Although we had no idea what we were doing, so I'm actually surprised we made it as far as we did considering that. I played it for the first time with Rajamitsu and Samaru, because like I hadn't done anything, really haven't done anything with them this whole quarantine, because you know, you can't really when they're so far away. It's not really safe to travel. And then like we noticed he had it, so we're like, oh dude, like let's get, like Too Much Wong got it, and we're like, we should see if they want to play. So yeah. Like Rajamitsu was like, watch out for the wolves, let's go to the beefaloes, I think they're called, or whatever. And we're like, okay, we'll go to the beefaloes. And then like Too Much Wong beat us all there, and he was all like, hey, I wonder why this one has a red butt. It must be friendly. Yeah, no, he learned the hard way. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I will definitely watch that later. Oh, I'm not going to be on the stream much longer. Started obviously later than I normally do on a Tuesday, but I still got to shower and stuff too. I don't actually know which one of those is her boob line. The worst part is Rajamitsu picked to start us in spring, and there was just so much rain. So much rain. I also really couldn't figure out how to like get happy when you were like going crazy. Like, how do you bring your sanity up? We had Too Much Wong's character tell us some stories a couple times, but it wasn't doing very much, especially when it was raining. And I made myself an umbrella, but it didn't last. And you know, we started there, so we didn't have like a shelter to go into or anything. Assuming there ends up being a shelter, I have no idea. We did do some science. Yeah, I was wearing a flower crown and it didn't seem to do anything. I made so many flower crowns, man. I picked like 50 freaking flowers and made flower crowns for everyone at one point. Oh, wow, that's sad. Is there any way to get it all actually back or no? 'Cause yeah, like at one point I was on the cusp of going crazy. I literally just kept running around picking flowers and making flower crowns. Like, no, I want to live. Because I only had one death. Oh. But if you keep dying and your health decreases so bad, like, how can you do anything? Or can you, like, alleviate that later, too? It's hard? Oh, okay. So it's not like a... Okay, well... Yeah, I'll try it at some point, though. Specific roles. Also, I know is I was hunting a lot of bees. I made beeswax and honey. Oh, like that. Yeah, we kind of all were going to do some exploring and gathering, but we were doing like, some of us were going after like firewood and stuff, and other ones were going after like hunting kind of things and like setting traps and stuff. I don't know. That this is my first time playing it, so like I was just happy that I only had one death the entire time. Considering I had no idea what I was doing, I was pretty proud of that. Actually, Samaru may have had the most deaths. I don't know, like he just got really unlucky. The first death I had was because I went crazy too. But I think it helped a lot that even though it was raining, I made one of the first things I was able to make for myself was an umbrella. I didn't even know what it did. I was just like, I'm gonna make this, and then it started raining, and I was like, wait a second, I have this. Can I use it? And then Samaru had a flower crown, but he died, so I took it. I tried to give it back later, but he was like, you can have it. Like, I don't need it right now, you do. And I was like, okay. I also found got the hammer pretty early on was one of the things I could make. And so, or not, yeah, the hammer and the shovel and stuff. So I was like digging up stuff and smashing things. So I brought like a bunch of bushes and stuff over to the campsite we had down in the Beefalo and was like planting berry bushes all over. But like I had kind of had a strategy. I just was like, I don't really know what's going on, so I'll do my best. And try not to die. And there's something that kept watching us. But yeah, no, it's fun. So I'd be up for playing with you guys someday. Figure out what I'm doing, and you guys would be like, please stop. We have a little more knowledge on it now. I swear we won't be that bad. You just be like, oh, there goes too much Wong again. Now, like I said, he actually didn't die that much either. At one point, he was... You can have 6 people? I thought it was 4. God, I feel dumb. Yeah, I was like, I thought it was only 4. 6 makes it seem like it would be a lot more feasible. 4 was possible, but it was definitely hard, especially when you had me and Too Much Wong, who had never played before, trying to figure out what was going on. So I don't think we did too bad. I also made some torches by accident pretty early on, so at one point I was just running around with torches when I got too far away from camp and it became night. Which is the only reason I survived an entire night away from our camp. I thought I was gonna die, and I didn't. It's like, man, I lived. Sometimes I have luck, guys. Because I definitely don't have skills. That's okay. I'm gonna get off pretty soon anyways. Thanks for stopping by. I just want to finish this last ribbon. Yeah, she still has another brooch, but it does not have a ribbon on it. Like this bow thing like the other two do, so. Good night. Okay. So that's, I totally skipped that other arm. I was like, I don't want to deal with it right now. But yeah, so, that was, what I managed to clean up with the line art today. Not off to a horrible start. Can't decide if her nose and mouth are crooked yet. I'll mess around with it and see, but yeah. Yeah, I gotta get back to some other work anyways. I got a Jeep commission to finish, but thank y'all for coming. Next scheduled stream, as per usual, is Tuesday. Next week, yeah, obviously. It's Tuesday today. I might have some casual streams in there before that, but not sure. Also, I have the vote going right now on my Twitter, Sanzaki_Kojika, about which day we're looking at for doing our December karaoke stream. Oh, it's already December. Anyways, the winning date right now is December 19th. It's winning by quite a bit, so it will probably be the one that takes it. It's only open for a few more days, but if you have a chance, go ahead and vote. Also, Patreon, it's December now, so beginning the month means the rewards have been claimed for last month, but means you have an entire month to do things like vote on what the art for this month is going to be, and you know, a whole month of fun stuff. Plus, you know, get a chance at art. I'd appreciate any support. So yeah, good night everyone.